What's up, everybody? This is Rob Shack. So today we're going to be doing Nobunaga Oda's fifth weapon. This is going to be a doozy. I will try to explain it, but thank y'all for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. Help me get to 1,000 subs. That would be awesome. It's the dream right now. So thank y'all for letting me push that in every video. But yeah, so we're going to be doing this level. This is the Battle of Oke Hassama, and we have to do a very particular situation here to make this work. We basically have to do the thing where Hanzo pops up and tries to run to assassinate, what's his name? Yoshimoto. So we start the level as normal, and I'll kind of walk through this a little bit, and eventually I probably will have to stop talking. But fortunately, on a level like this, I don't think that's going to be super insane to deal with because of the fact that we are, I'm trying to think of how to explain this. This level doesn't really require time very much, so I think that's part of like the happiness of doing this level is you can just kind of move at your own pace, and I like that. It's pretty good. So what we're gonna do is, let me first, while I'm here, let's go ahead and turn my bodyguards to normal so that they actually help me out here, because I just do that because I want experience, but Nobunaga's been level 20 for like literally ever. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is try to set this up to help my side as much as possible, because my side can suck on this level, especially the generals on my side are like pretty bad. So I want to kind of help this out, because now that Nobunaga Mori is here, I want him to stay alive. This is all just so that we don't lose the we don't want to lose unnecessarily here. So like, we want to, I'm going to defeat this person to make it so that our side has a little bit better shot of living. I want Nobumori to be good. And so we're going to, since we have time, because I don't think there's any really time limit on this level, I'm going to just take out this dude, make Ieyasu really weak, because I can. And then we're going to move on from here. I'll get rid of the other general too, or the other stronghold thingy, and then we're going to also want to get rid of this stupid strike ninja because he's annoying me. And that was interesting. I don't know if y'all saw that there, but what happened there was I accidentally deflected an arrow at Tatsugu from an enemy, and as a result of that, he did a roll and canceled his healing, which was kind of funny. So, there's a train coming by my house, so if y'all hear that, just disregard. Gonna kind of take our time here. I think we have plenty of time. I mean, literally, we have a lot of time here because we're just this level is very patient because of the rain and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna kind of take my time here, come through here, trying to hit any of my little units there. Oop, I hit one. Okay, it's fine. Now we're gonna come up here and get rid of. Just try not to hit my units, but because of Matsukaze, you do damage to your units. You can't kill any of your units, but you can do damage to them, so that's what I just did by accident there. I'm going to get rid of this defense captain here. This is where the level will kind of deviate from what people probably think to unlock Nobunaga. You want Hideyoshi to die. So in a second, not in a second, but in a little bit when I do this mission, you're going to have Hideyoshi pop up, and just in case, I'm going to go ahead and save it real quick. Because it always save when you do these missions. Getting these fifth weapons are very particular, and you want to make sure that you don't mess it up. So we succeeded on attacking the outposts, which is good. And now we're going to get rid of this dude. Hideyoshi's here, but we're going to let him die. And then this is where it's going to get a little bit more interesting. We want Hanzo to pop up and do that thing where he has that thing where he charges. If you defeat Zenkoji's general and save Hideyoshi, then Hanzo will pop up as you attack the main camp. But what you want to do is have Hanzo pop up as the like ninja dude, because he is a ninja. But you want him to pop up the way that he does if you fail that mission. So that's why I'm just kind of taking my time here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this dude, get this gate, because we're going to lose a gate up top, and I want my units to spawn still, so we're just gonna find that general that unit I was trying to work on there. It's pretty good though. This game is fantastic. Again, I'll do another review of this game later. Like, I've done it before, but I want to do another one now that I've actually played through the entire game and like remember just how awesome this level is and how awesome this game is. Hideyoshi's getting destroyed right now. Not super worried about it. We're just gonna defeat all this crap, kind of stall for a little bit. Because what's gonna happen is once Hideyoshi dies, we get a mission to attack pretty much everybody. And then I have Matsukaze for a reason. You want Matsukaze so that you can outrun Hanzo. Hanzo is very fast, like literally faster than horses. It's bizarre that he's so quick, but he's really fast. So you want to make sure that he doesn't beat you to Yoshimoto. Nothing bad happens. He just takes some damage off of Yoshimoto. It's like not really a big deal, and it's funny that that's even a mission. So we're getting some people are beat up here. I'm annoyed that generals on my side are getting hurt here, but that's why we got rid of those why we took out these two officers, trying to make it a little bit easier for my side. And then yeah, I'm gonna rush down and try to help out Nobunaga Sakuma first. That'll be the first guy I like go and try to rescue, just because it's just me, but I like trying to keep my generals alive as long as possible. That's just a thing that I've always done in these games, and I kind of try to show that you can do it. So that's why I'm like thinking about it this way. So I'm gonna come running down here, jump over these units here, and then come running this way. Wow, he died. He died really quickly. Kind of sucks. So that's whatever. You don't need anyone alive. It's just like a little personal thing I try to do. Hideyoshi's gonna die though, so what I'm gonna do is just come running down here, take out this general down here. I think Katsuie shows up with a strong morale. But my morale is really good, and we only lose if we lose the main camp, and the main camp is like very hard for them to beat because I have a full morale. So like I'm not super worried about that, but if it's a problem, then we'll see. I mean, it might be a problem, but right now it seems like it's not the end of the world. But yeah, we're just gonna keep working on all the generals here, because that's going to be the next mission, is to be defeating. It's gonna be defeating the generals that are on the map. So, and I think that dude is one of them. I guess I'll go ahead and get rid of this guy because he's driving me nuts. Yeah, so here we go. Defeat the Imagawa elite officers is what we're doing now. Did I actually like lose a lot of morale? Yeah, see, like my morale is still insanely good, so I'm not super worried about this. Katsuie is not super strong, but my generals are very strong. Like I have No and Oichi on my side, and they're both like insanely good, so I'm not super worried about it. Nobunaga is also really good with combos. Obviously, you can watch as he just like obliterates everybody in one swing, which is pretty fantastic. And I enjoy watching him just obliterate everybody with his. He's very easy to combo with, so like I think Nobunaga is probably the best equipped to like do anything in a challenging way in this game. So now we just are taking out this gate because I can. Doesn't really matter. And now I'm gonna come running up and help out our general up there. Hidetada, I think is his name. He's a little bit stronger than Nobunaga Sakuma, but not much. So he might die. Again, I don't think that's super worth it. The key is you don't have to worry too much about keeping your generals alive. It's more of a stall tactic, honestly. Like I just kind of have them there because I'm like, I know that Katsuie isn't invincible, and I don't think he's technically the commander of our side. It's really, there's a gate in there, or it's honestly, it also might just be, what's his name? There might be actually a gate captain in there, but I'm not totally sure, so don't quote me on that. But now what we're gonna do is save it right here, because we're still in a pretty good spot. I'm gonna want to get rid of all these generals here. ideal. You don't have to get rid of Tadakatsu first because it doesn't really matter. I mean, I kind of might get rid of Tadakatsu in case he has a like huge increase in attack or something, or like a like a new weapon or something. But we'll see. Until then, I'm just gonna keep attacking everybody here. Try to get rid of stuff as much as possible here. We've got a lot of people around me right now, so this might be a challenge, but fortunately, like, Nobunaga is really good, and I just saved it, so I don't feel, like, super scared here. But, obviously, yeah, you don't want to die. It's ideal not to die. I do his little third hit because his third hit, fully strong, just does a lot of damage to troops, which is what I'm going for there. And in times like this where I'm just trying to keep myself alive and get, like, potentially more increases in attack, stuff like that, you might get something crazy. And if you get knocked down, and it's not that bad, I'm gonna move around a little bit here just to kind of keep myself mobile. And then do my 3 hits again. Supercharge it, do a ton of damage to all the units around. I mean, you see that, I'm getting lots of kills with my third swing there. So that's always good. You want to do it. These are just kind of ideas for ways to play as Nobunaga, I guess. I'm not sure if this is even fully needed, but why not? You know, why not talk about some of this stuff a little bit? Just kind of what I'm doing. You can see it. I also have on the thing where he can't get disoriented, so like that helps somewhat. And then I don't really care if Ieyasu gets health back. I'm still trying to get rid of Tadakatsu. So like, again, all things that just keep monitoring your health. And and then check to make sure generals that you take out don't have officers, because if you're trying to get extra weapons, this is the time to take out all generals. Even if you're already level 20, you might get a weapon, and the weapons are really good, and items are really good when you're playing on hard. It's noticeable, like crazy stats, stuff like that is always a thing. Go for don't let Tadakatsu heal if he starts healing, you know, stuff like that. Let him Muso, let him waste their Musos, and then I always do this through attack because yeah, like all the peons just get annihilated, even though because they don't go flying, and you kind of knock away the generals a little bit. Although I just got destroyed by something, I don't even know what that was. It's probably a strike ninja. If I had to decide, that was a strike ninja that just did all that damage to me. But now, obviously, continue to be careful. If you start to take a lot of damage, just kind of move around, look for items that might have dropped from things you attacked and killed, and try to pick them up, which I just missed, embarrassingly. So I'm going to keep rolling, trying to get over there. There we go. I almost died like a billion times there, so obviously, try to not die. I just screwed up that Muso there, but that's fine. I mean, you're noticing that I do a lot of damage now because I have such good items that I'm like, yeah, I'm like not terrible. My items are good, so that helps a lot. And then obviously killing all the rider captains and stuff like that helps because there's a lot of enemies all around here that I'm working on. Getting rid of generals here. Obviously, be ready. Be ready for anything with Hanzo. If Hanzo pops up, immediately leave. It's not worth it to try to kill anybody else. But I think he spawns when there's 2 of them left. So I think you have time here. But if not, then obviously run away.
Are you sure that raid isn't meant
All right.
for me?
So that's everybody but 2. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start heading that way in case he does spawn. You just want to be heading that way quickly because Hanzo moves quick. That's the big thing. It's the same idea as when you try to finish that mission in the first place. See, there he is. He just popped up. So we're already hauling, moving quickly. Yoshimoto has not yet spawned, which is kind of weird, but he will spawn in a second, and then you have to get there before him. Let's just go ahead and throw another little save real quick, just in case I mess up something here. Definitely going to beat him there. I'm well ahead of him.
Demon, you will not hold dominion over the shadows.
Hanzo flees, and then somewhere the supply unit pops up. There he is. So now, fortunately, I'm already kind of in that area, so I'm just gonna come running right over here. It's pretty intense. They don't even let you. They don't even lock him on. You don't even know where the. If they don't, if you're not paying attention, like that's it. You don't know where that supply unit is. So we lost all of our generals except for Katsuie. I mean, Nobunaga's. I mean, Katsuie isn't even fighting anything in the base. He's just sitting there because we have a lot of units there to keep us alive. Once we get rid of this, we'll have it, and then we'll be done. These supply unit things definitely got easier as you get better items. You can actually do damage on when you're playing as Yukimura. Like doing Yukimuras is so hard because you're like, you don't do enough damage, and then by the time you get down to Nobunaga's, as you've done a bunch of hard levels, all your items do so much damage that it's almost like playing the final level on normal. You know, it's good stuff. So there we go. We did it. Let's throw down another little save real quick since we beat it in case something stupid happens. Because, you know, obviously Strike Ninjas still do 1,000,000 damage and you can just get destroyed even when you don't think you're going to. That still happens. Happens a lot. But we just did that. Gotta find my Matsukaze, and then we're gonna roll on through, get the last of the officers. I think our whatever's left will attack. I don't think anything actually. I don't think Katsuie or No or any of them move. So I think it's just gonna be like it's gonna say Nobunaga's attacking or my force is attacking, but nothing's gonna actually happen. You can juggle forever with Nobunaga doing this little combo right here. I think y'all seen me do this if you've been watching my videos. You can literally juggle people forever doing this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 hit attack here, and then just that's it. So easily get crazy high attacks. That might get me a really good item. I'll see. I don't actually know if that'll get me a good item. I hope it does. But yeah, we're good to go. So I don't think I'll talk anymore. Y'all can just enjoy the rest of the video. That's if you do what I do there, then you'll be fine. It's not super hard. Not as hard as other missions in the past. Some people's 5th weapon missions are like really challenging, but Nobunaga's isn't super bad because it's you fortunately get to fail something and you have a time like you don't have a time limit. The only time limit you have is with Hanzo, so much better than everybody else's. So many people's 5th weapon things require like defeat this in like 2 seconds, and you're like it's hard. It's on hard. They're gonna do less damage. You're asking for a lot there. And with this one, fortunately, you just like you get to take your time, and you know. Having the true Muso is always good because it makes you do a lot more damage with your Muso, and when you're red, because you eventually will probably get most people's 5th weapon missions you end up surrounded by a bunch of enemies, and it just helps to have a Muso like that. So that type of stuff is always good. So there we go. All the elite generals are defeated, and now I'm gonna do my thing where I always do, where I defeat all the strongholds just to maximize my troop count, because I think I lost a little bit throughout this whole period where everybody was getting attacked on my side, and then we're gonna move on and win. I'll probably save it again right before I go to fight Yoshimoto in case anything stupid happens. When you don't save every second in case something, but basically save it after every time you feel like you did a good run on a little part. Anytime you feel like you made a good progress on something, if you're trying to defeat a general and you feel like you did it very well, then drop a save. But don't save it literally every second, because sometimes you save it right before something bad happens, and then you have to just basically start over. So stuff like that, obviously monitor it. If you feel like you got to a good place, save it, and then there you go. So hope that helps. This hopefully was informative. It's fun for me to play through this game. I never really 100% in this game as a kid because I was like 14, so I'm doing it now. So thank y'all, and y'all are great. Enjoy, subscribe, help me get to 1,000 subs. Peace.
If it were not for this rain!
It seems the heavens also sought your death.
One day, you'll suffer the same fate as I!
Perhaps so.